culture of corruption within ZANU PF is something that has been nurtured for so many years, but the people of Zimbabwe did not understand or know or get to appreciate the scale of corruption in Zimbabwe. And I think under Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, we've come to appreciate the scale and how deep rooted corruption is in Zimbabwe. This is what is destroying Zimbabwe, rather than what we've been told for decades, that it is economic sanctions that are destroying the economy and the moral standing of Zimbabwe. It is neither the sanctions, in my view. It is the ZANU PF culture of corruption, culture of monopolizing the everything, culture of actually, getting fake support, and culture of we've seen how tenders are paraded, and also the culture of an unequal society. It has become clear in Zimbabwe that there is a template of law that is applicable to zviganandas, and there is a template of law that is solely applicable to the ordinary people in Zimbabwe. Especially what we have seen within the very few days, about 3 days ago, it is alarming if you are following the politics of Zimbabwe. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button. So next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. I'm very thankful because there are a lot of people who are appreciating that what zviganandas are doing to ZANU PF. It has been telling to the people of Zimbabwe, and it's necessary for this to happen because when we talk about these things, with what zviganandas has made it possible for us is to prove us right that what we have been talking about over the years, it is indeed happening in Zimbabwe. I like what Advocate Thabani Mpofu said. Let me read all his tweets since he started speaking about the zviganandas. He says, the indisciplined zvigananda have dragged into ZANU PF is nothing short of a staggering. What makes it even worse, more obscene rather, is that not one of these low lives made their money through merit or effort. They are merely illegitimate beneficiaries of a ZANU PF system. They are now unwittingly tearing apart. It raises a serious question. Does this mafia-style organization still have anyone left in its ranks to genuinely have its own principles, later on protects them with any sense of shame or loyalty? For now, we watch as the whole rotten structure unravels before our eyes. Ingozi, and he is saying the truth. I'm asking myself, is there anyone, the likes of Chris Mutswangwa, these ZANU PF officials, watching what is playing out on social media? And I don't see most of them also coming out to speak. Are they proud of what they are hearing or what they are seeing on social media? If it was part of their private life, are they happy for this to be actually shown to the people of Zimbabwe? This is scary. I can attest to you. I never thought in my lifetime I will get to know how our country is run in such a very, very poor and primitive manner. He goes on to say also, the Takurei camp has now responded, and predictable, with arguments draped in the sanctimonious. This son of yours squandered the father's name. and when he returns, you slaughter a flattened calf. I think he's referring to Rutendo Matinyarara. We've seen the zviganandas are what they have created, especially these two prominent ones. That is Takurei as well as Tungwarara. They have been fighting. I think all this is manufactured from the bedroom of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. And Thabani Mpofu, Advocate Thabani Mpofu, is saying, you know, it was predictable that zviganandas aligned to Gudawashe Takurei. And individuals like Gudawashe Takurei don't expect them to be speaking publicly. They send these lowlifes that wants to be paid money to do. They can do anything. Individuals like Rutendo, if you have got money, you pay them. I can tell you, from the morning up to the following day, they will be talking. If you look at how these people, the online army of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa speaks on a daily basis on social media. They speak 24/7, right? Long, winding, nothing statement for the whole day, making very, very primitive arguments. They cannot get tired. But what I realize also is that now the two zviganandas, top zviganandas in ZANU PF, that is Gudawashe Takurei and Paul Temte Tungwarara, are now dividing their own army. And I have always said long time ago that it must be very, very difficult, especially to be a ZANU PF follower, because now just mere members who do not understand politics the way maybe some of us do, or who cannot comprehend these events currently taking place in Zimbabwe, I'm sure they are wondering what is going on. What is going on at the moment? What do we do? Who do we stand with? And Thabani Mpofu, I think he is actually characterizing it nicely. Those who are supporting Gudawashe Takurei, remember, Rutendo was doing what he was doing because Gudawashe Takurei did not pay him allegedly for his work he did in stopping sanctions. He claims he stopped sanctions in Zimbabwe, a claim that cannot be substantiated by any sane person. I think it's an argument, it's a foolish argument to make that a democratic country like the United States of America can actually be forced by a social media or a keyboard warrior of ZANU PF because of sending videos on social media, and you think you can convince the whole United States of America to to actually change their foreign policy on a certain country. Let's get a life. These guys must be serious. Do you think Zimbabweans are that stupid or are that dumb? I ask myself these questions sometimes when I listen to these arguments. Anyway, I hope sane Zimbabweans get the picture. And so Thabani Mpofu says, I mean, Gudawashe Takurei's army is on social media, is realizing that there is a person who was insulting the president, who are busy defending the president. Now that person is given the fattest, actually, cow and is treated like more than us who have been fighting day and night, defending what this person has been putting on social media. And this is what is basically happening. And also, I think Tungwarara and Gudawashe Takurei relations, they are not at all times good. In fact, they've broken long time ago. And who is doing so? It is the chief architecture of doing so is actually Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. I've always said that Mnangagwa thrives through divide and rule proper policy. For him, that is who Mnangagwa is. Those people who are supporting him, most of them, they hate each other with passion. I think I've underscored this point over and over again. So he goes on to say, spare us the moral theater, bloody swines. They have been talking themselves out of a wound, which has made it easy for everyone to see the so-called Takurei social media army for what it really is. A small, paid, rather insignificant, out of sorts operation. But they are missing the central point. ZANU PF under Zviganandas hegemony has no real values, no principles worth defending, and no moral code to violate. It is a marketplace, and the highest bidder walks away with the prize. See how easy it has been for the moneyed. So we must now put the question to the real ZANU PF people. Is this what you stand for? Exactly. What has been paraded? These people have absolutely no shame. They have no shame. Seeing the leaders that I claim to support doing what I do, I think I will stop forthwith. This is not making anything better. For example, Tungwarara announced it publicly. I'm seeing his post through his social media page, specifically X, saying, I wish to reward these comrades who fought by all means to protect the president by providing them with a token of appreciation of $10 per person during the period when Matinyarare was attacking the president. These individuals did everything within their power to defend him and the first family. Further, I will instruct my microfinance institution to offer them low-cost loans to help kickstart their small businesses. Congratulations to you. Stay blessed and continue to protect the president and the image of our country. So this is the small group that is actually sustaining ZANU PF presence on social media. These accounts: Snowball, Mukungu Nungwa, Kutsai Mutisi, Jones Musara, Vashona Padaren Leni, Alligator, Patton, Muchina Muombe, Dr. Ruru, Sindisoko, Shumbakati, Zimfit, Tino Chibake, Musikabanu, Gasson, Shangri-La, and there is also Christine and Maxwell. So this is the list, and they have been given 10,000 each, but they are not happy. They were given 10,000 each. Rutendo Matinyarare, whom they were fighting against, was given 200,000 on top of that, with also an expensive, luxurious car. And the thing is, what for then for Zimbabweans? Is this the government you need? Is this actually the status quo you want continued in Zimbabwe? I doubt so. I doubt so. But thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Ogangugu Mhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you more.